And let's just remember, Hunter Biden, well, you know everything about him.
It's really hard for me to say anything snarky right now or combative because I was raised to respect that office.
I was raised to respect that office and to get $50,000 a month for doing nothing.
I don't know. It's making me emotional.
Why do you think you're getting emotional?
Because
Rumor has it he didn't even pay that crocodile a living wage who gave him all those tears.
I'm really proud of being an American.
Oh, man. Flying around in my dad's Air Force Two, making money off a war. I'm so proud of that. That's really...
Now that's who I want to see Hamilton with. This is textbook evasion. He gets emotional over nothing. It's like Glenn Beck. Remember when he used to have a show on Fox? He would cry every day. That's what this is. He gets emotional over nothing, starts crying. Why are you crying? Because I really love this country. Kind of fucking Gomer Pyle bullshit. Are you trying to sling at us? These are the guys who are running against corruption. The guys who are obviously unhinged, fucking liar, con man, maniacs. I love this country. Who has ever? Anyway, okay, there's more to this.
But I have to admit, I take no pleasure in this, as watching this death spiral of this administration, this president, and the people that surround him.
One life to live. We'll be right back.
You know why he gets emotional? Because he's no longer getting $50,000 a month.
He isn't?
I love this country. Yeah, I love this country too, where if most of the people in it don't make $50,000 a year and you're able to make that for a month just because your dad was vice president, I love this goddamn country too. Yeah, and I'd start crying if somebody asked me, why are you crying? Because I lost my $50,000 a month! Goddamn Trump, I hate him! And that is why he lost it, because Trump did this and they had to make it. Here we go.
My dad has a job, but that doesn't...
My dad has a job, which I'm not really into that shit. Jobs are a drag. Okay.
mean that I had ever had any plans to go do rallies and talk about Donald Trump's kids, and I never will. You know, that's not what Bidens do. Look, unlike them, I don't spend a lot of time thinking about them.
I don't know about you, but I can't stop looking at his teeth. And
I think he's beautiful.
His teeth, what?
Really don't. It's all noise. And what they do is they create...
His teeth are so white. They're even the bottoms, right? Like, I got the tops white, but the bottoms I don't give. I'm like fucking Giuliani. I don't care about the bottom.
The elites have good teeth. The elites have good teeth.
Yeah,
but you do too.
Oh, well, I'm half elite. The top is nice. The bottom is all fucked up.
It's just an enormous amount of noise. I have to then answer questions about accusations made by probably the most unethical group of people that we've ever seen in this republic.
I mean, I had a sweet deal. I mean, there are people who are also unethical asking me questions about my unethicalness.
I feel like he's going to say stuff like, I just like to fly kites. And ride a bicycle and throw candy to children. That's what the Bidens do.
I'm a volunteer fireman.
Can't we go back to the days of just being corrupt and nobody talked about it? Can't we just... $50,000 a month and we don't have all this hullabaloo?
Now we're fucking the elites.
That's what I miss about this country, is just being able to cheat without anyone talking about it.
I was able to get a job in the Ukraine and China, and so was Nancy Pelosi's kid. You don't even know about that. It's happening everywhere, and now it's fucked up because of Trump. How ironic, huh? How ironic. So that's why there's more to this.
Been through some stuff in my life. I've been through some real stuff.
Yeah, he's been through some stuff, and he's the only one. He's the only one, by the way. And everyone's been through stuff, but the kind of stuff he's been through usually, is smoked through a crack pipe. The point is, everybody goes through stuff, Hunter. Yeah, we don't. And guess what? We don't have $50,000 a month to cushion the blow.
Jimmy, do you know what it's like when you can't pay? Polo horses don't feed themselves, Jimmy. Have you ever had what? So now I have to drive in a car like a goddamn savage from Manhattan to Long Island instead of taking a helicopter? Or do you understand what that's like? And I don't have the money to get my teeth re-whitened.
Jimmy, I used to get my blood oxygenated 3 times a day.
Here we go. It's a little more.
This isn't real stuff. It isn't. It truly isn't. That part of it, that Barnum and Bailey,
Those are white teeth. That's whiter than my dad's calves in the summer. That's how white.
He doesn't tan.
There's nothing. My dad would take us. My dad would take us camping, and it was always somewhere that had a lake, which I hated. I'd run in a pool anyway. So he would go to the lake, and he would have a pair of dickies that he would cut off. Right. So work pants he would cut off, and then he would wear his work boots, no socks, because he was cool. And then he would literally, and he would put on a T-shirt, and we're going to the beach. I'm like, it's so humiliating. My dad would have a fucking cop belt on, those dickies, and he'd go swimming. And I'm like, this is not. I know. He grew up poor. That's what's fucking.
Yeah, well, you had it good because my family swam in a furnace.
Like that, and his legs were so white they could blind you. How do you get your skin that white? It was unbelievable. Anyway, I think there's more of this.
Say anything, do anything you want. Donald Prince Humperdinck Trump Jr. is not somebody that I really care about.
Why did you leave the board in April?
It's a 5-year term.
And you chose not to.
I chose
continue.
not to. Yeah.
Why?
I think it's pretty obvious why.
This is your opportunity to say why.
Well, because I think that this is what becomes a distraction, because I have to sit here and answer these questions.
Do you regret being on the board to begin with?
No, I don't regret being on the board.
I regret that, all this came out, and people know kind of shit I was pulling. That's what I'm like. I don't regret the fucking $50,000. Are you shitting me? I got kicked out of the army, and I got a fucking $50,000 a month. I'm like, I landed on my feet. Are you shitting me?
Can I change the topic? I mean, El Camino is pretty good on Netflix.
I think there's a lot of weight being lent to this, too, with the fact that she is being shot through gauze.
Yes, I get it.
Regret is not taking into account that there would be a Rudy Giuliani and a president of the United States that would be listening to this ridiculous conspiracy idea, which has, again, been completely debunked by everyone.
What's the conspiracy? That's not a conspiracy theory that you got a job on a board of Burisma Energy for $50,000 a month and you don't know shit about energy and you don't know anything about Ukraine. That's not a conspiracy. They keep fucking doing that. That's all they have is a conspiracy theorist. Oh my God, conspiracy theorists. Oh my God. Hey, I was eating dinner the other day and I told the waitress, hey, I ordered a side of potatoes. They didn't come. That's a conspiracy theory. That's what.
I'm sure the lady in gauze will get to the bottom of this. It's like listening to some drug cartel boss going, we were just going about our business, spying politicians, selling drugs, and then another drug cartel cut into our business? I mean, what the fuck is happening? He's almost dislikable enough to be on Entourage.
that's where the clip will end. Our next live Jimmy Dore show is November 5th in Buffalo, New York, November 17th in Philadelphia, and December 27th in Honolulu. Go to jimmydorecomedy.com for a link for all of our live shows and become a patron or a Jimmy Dore Show member at jimmydorecomedy.com/join and support the show. We give you hours of bonus content every week. Thanks for your support.